Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the wisdom of the Stoics, a philosophy that stood the test of time for over 2,000 years. The Stoics were not some stuffy philosophers sitting around in togas. They were people of action. Emperors, soldiers, senators, who understood that the world is a messy, unpredictable place. So let's explore 10 Stoic habits that can change your life for the better. The Stoics teach us the importance of living in the present. As Marcus Aurelius put it, confine yourself to the present. This doesn't mean we ignore the past or never plan for the future. It means we don't dwell in regret or anxiety. The past is gone, the future uncertain. All we truly have is this moment. The Stoics believe that by focusing on the here and now, we tap into a source of inner calm that's always available to us. It's about savoring a cup of coffee in the morning, truly listening when someone is speaking, feeling the ground beneath your feet as you walk. Start your day with mindfulness exercises or meditation. Even a few minutes of focused breathing can make a world of difference. Embrace the present moment fully. Ever heard of? It's a Stoic practice of imagining the worst-case scenario. The Stoics weren't pessimists. They were realists who understood that life is full of ups and downs. By mentally preparing ourselves for potential setbacks, we actually reduce their power over us. If you've already contemplated the possibility of losing your job, for example, and thought about how you would cope, the actual event, if it happens, won't be as devastating. This practice isn't about dwelling in fear. It's about developing a mental muscle, a kind of emotional resilience. It allows us to face challenges with more composure and clarity. So, take some time to envision potential obstacles in your life. This simple practice can be incredibly empowering. Epictetus, one of the most important Stoic philosophers, famously said, "We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond." This is a cornerstone of Stoic thought. Think about how much time and energy you spend worrying about things outside your control, the weather, the opinions of others, the stock market. These worries are like mental quicksand, dragging us down and preventing us from taking effective action. The Stoics teach us to draw a clear line between what is within our control and what is not. We can control our thoughts, our actions, our responses. Everything else is, to some extent, outside our sphere of influence. This doesn't mean we become passive. It means we focus our energy on what we can directly impact. If it's not within your control, let it go. Chapter 4. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool in Stoicism. In a world that often encourages us to focus on what we lack, gratitude allows us to appreciate the abundance that already exists in our lives. Seneca, the Roman Stoic philosopher and statesman, advised us to expect everything to happen exactly as it does and to find contentment in it. This doesn't mean we become complacent. It means we accept reality as it is and find reasons to be grateful even amidst challenges. Take some time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be your health, your family, a beautiful sunset, a good book, a warm bed. These things might seem small, but acknowledging them can shift our perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Keep a gratitude journal. This simple practice can rewire your brain to focus on the positive. Chapter 5. Voluntary discomfort. This might sound counterintuitive, but the Stoics believed in deliberately seeking out discomfort. Why? Because by exposing ourselves to controlled challenges, we build resilience and mental toughness. Seneca, in his writings, talked about the importance of periodically experiencing hardship. He wasn't advocating for self-sabotage, but for intentionally putting ourselves in situations that test our limits. Think about it like this. If you only ever lift light weights, your muscles won't grow as strong. By seeking out challenges, we develop the mental and emotional fortitude to handle whatever life throws our way. The specific activity isn't as important as the mindset behind it. The goal is to step outside your comfort zone and prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. Chapter 6. Practice self-reflection. The Stoics were strong advocates for self-reflection. They understood that true growth and wisdom come from examining our thoughts, actions, and motivations. Marcus Aurelius, in his personal journal Meditations, wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." These words remind us that action coupled with reflection is key to living a virtuous life. Set aside some time each evening for introspection. You could journal, meditate, or simply reflect on your day. Ask yourself some key questions. What went well today? Where did I struggle? What did I learn? How can I be better tomorrow? It's a continuous process of self-discovery and improvement. Chapter 7. Memento Mori, Remember Death. Don't worry, this isn't about being morbid. The Stoics had a practice called, which translates to remember death. The Stoics believed that reflecting on our mortality wasn't meant to make us fearful, but to make us appreciate the preciousness of life. When we remember that our time is finite, it gives us a sense of urgency and purpose. If you knew you only had a limited time left, would you waste it on trivial pursuits, on anger, on holding grudges? Probably not. You would focus on what truly matters, on spending time with loved ones, on pursuing your passions. Memento Mori is a powerful reminder to live each day to the fullest. It's about embracing the present moment, appreciating the people in our lives, and making the most of the time we have. Let it be a guide to live a life full of purpose, meaning, and joy. In today's world, we're bombarded with messages that tell us we need more possessions, more status, more options. The Stoics, however, were proponents of simplicity. They understood that true happiness and fulfillment don't come from external things, but from within. They believed in focusing on what truly matters, our values, our relationships, our contributions to the world. How much of your time and energy is spent acquiring, maintaining, or worrying about material possessions? Start by decluttering your physical space. Get rid of things you don't use, need, or love. Then declutter your mental space. Simplify your schedule, limit your exposure to negativity, and focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment. Life is full of challenges, it's inevitable. The Stoics understood this, and they developed a mindset that allowed them to not just endure hardship, but to thrive in the face of it. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Instead of viewing setbacks as insurmountable roadblocks, the Stoics saw them as opportunities for growth and learning. The next time you encounter a setback, don't despair. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become stronger and more resilient? Cultivate resilience and you'll be able to navigate any storm. The Stoics believed that we are all interconnected, part of a larger human family. They understood that our actions have ripple effects, impacting not just ourselves but those around us. Practicing kindness and empathy isn't just about being nice. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and acting accordingly. It's about extending compassion to others, even those who may have wronged us. Small acts of kindness can have a profound impact. A smile, a listening ear, a helping hand. These gestures can brighten someone's day and ripple outwards, creating a more compassionate world. By practicing kindness and empathy, we not only make the world a better place, but we also cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. So, there you have it. 10 Stoic habits that can truly transform your life. Remember, the key to Stoicism is consistent practice. Start small, incorporate one or two of these habits into your daily routine. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay resilient and keep growing.